What is going on, everyone? All right, we're going to do a collective reading, a collective love reading. So if you clicked on the video, it is for you, and it's also timeless. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. Keep in mind, if it doesn't resonate, it may not. It's general. Check back next time. But if you're new here, I hope it does. And if so, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. And if you're returning, as always, thank you for all of your beautiful energy and support. All right, when I was getting in the pre-shuffling for a lot of y'all are getting in that damn water Uber and the chariot, it's known as the chariot on this channel, and you are moving the F on and you're going right towards peace. You're doing it peacefully. You're finding harmony and balance in your life, doing a lot of healing. Some of you always kind of felt like you were connecting with somebody that you could just never quite move on. Not the case this time around. All right, let's get into it. All right, what do we got? What's the vibe? Recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. Yeah, that's what I just effing said. Some of you are taking a little vacation. I did get the chariot, Cancerian energy in the pre-shuffle. That can be travel, but more so regaining control of a situation in your life and moving the F on. You're letting go. You're clearing your mind. You feel good about it. And again, I'm getting for some of you, this has not always been the case with a particular person, but something has changed within you. What do we got? Suffering and silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. You've probably experienced this with that particular person, but I also feel like that's the energy that they're sitting in now. They're watching you and wondering why you aren't bothered. Now, this could be somebody you're in separation from, somebody you're still with. If you're still with this person, they can feel you pulling your energy back. Glow up, new opportunities, new career, and successful business. Y'all, I just did a reading on Instagram, and it was all about a glow up. Go check it out. My Instagram link is below. I do daily pulls over there. But yeah, you guys, because the chariot that I got in the pre-shuffle can also really talk about kind of that glow up too, like focusing on your physical, eating better, looking better, working out, that kind of thing. It's just, you guys feel a new type of energy when it comes to your love life. And I just keep hearing that it hasn't always been like that for you, right? Drowning, over your head, overextended, rock bottom. Again, just frustration with a particular person or love in general that just kind of kept you stuck. This drowning card really reminds me of that energy of drowning. Their love, the person, the situation, whatever it was, left you suffocated and stuck. And I think for a lot of you, you're connecting with somebody who's starting to hit rock bottom because they're not used to you being in this energy. We got the Eight of Cups. Or no, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, your options are starting to open up, but it's leaving somebody in a state of confusion after they probably brought a lot of illusions. If you're at a distance from this person physically, emotionally, whatever it is, right? They're watching you and all of your opportunities and options start to open up. And I just don't think they're handling it well, right? Again, heavy on they never thought that you would not feed them, feed their energy, want their love. For some of you, beg for their love. It's just like you're connecting with somebody that wants you to do that. All right, let's get into it. So what does the collective need to know? Person on your mind? What's going on with love? Again, this is for the collective, all signs and timeless. All right, what do we need to know? I did pre-shuffle as well. Yeah, Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is communication. Y'all, this came out in the Instagram reading as well. Fire, Leo, Sag, Aries. Even if you're not a fire sign or connecting with a fire sign, you just got that fire about you. The Eight of Wands is a lot of back and forth communication, people reaching out to you. Some of you don't even want to deal with it. But with the Eight of Wands, this is also part of your manifestation. You're moving forward with that Eight of Wands and quickly. You're getting something done quickly. All right, what else we got? What's going on right now with you and this person? The Eight of Swords. We've got two eights right out of the gate. Eight is all about change and manifestation. Yeah, so they can't understand how, again, for some of you, this person feels like you should be laying around in bed thinking about them, throwing up every 5 minutes because you can't live without them. And they're trying to understand how you're moving forward, how you're doing okay. The Eight of Swords is stuck energy. A lot of you put this person at a stalemate, but more so, they're just kind of thinking about this over and over and over, driving themselves crazy. What's on their mind when it comes to y'all collective? The moon. This person's super emotional. This person on their mind is, the confusion, Cancerian energy. The moon is all about things that are going on behind the scenes. Again, this person is just left to their imagination because a lot of you have blocked access to this person. You've decided to self-love, put yourself first, and now they're suffering in silence because they don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe they caused you, maybe they were bringing deception. For a lot of y'all, this person was really deceitful, closed off, keeping secrets, and now they're in that energy because they can't have access to you in some way. What do they think of you right now? The Nine of Cups. Self-love, pouring into yourself, focusing on yourself. Nine of Cups, of course, is wish fulfillment, manifestation. You go from an 8 to a 9, change to closure. So a lot of you are closing out a cycle soon, if you haven't already. Everybody's timeline's different, y'all. Keep that in mind. But with the Nine of Cups, they view you as putting yourself first, doing things that make you happy, right? Instead of always pouring into them, pouring into yourself. And they can't figure out why the frick this is happening. How do they feel about you? What's going on in their emotions? The 9 of one, another 9. Damn, a lot of 9s and 8s. A lot of you are waiting for this situation or this person to change, and you finally just said, F it. I'm going to start loving on myself, doing things that make me happy, which then helps you vibrate on a higher level, and you're able to manifest things in your life. This person doesn't want that for you. They want to keep you stuck. The 9 of Wands, they feel the 9 of Wands. So this is that wounded warrior. They feel beat up. They feel tired emotionally. Their guard has probably been up. They're defensive. They're not going to let you know this. Even if you're with this person right now, you may get the energy of them kind of just acting moody or why do they seem so avoidant? Or it's something like that. With the moon on their mind and the 9 of Wands and their emotions, for some of y'all, this person is experiencing a lot of fear because they don't have your energy. They don't have you giving them the 9 of Cups, which is ultimately their wish fulfillment. It's interesting. You've got the 9 of Cups. You've got the 9 of Wands. 9 plus 9 is 18. Breaks down to a 9. There's 9s everywhere. For some of y'all, September's important in some way. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, how are they going to be moving forward? What kind of action? Queen of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries. I think this is a lot of y'all collective, whether you're male or female, sitting in their energy with the Queen of Wands. Taking action, feeling confident, you're secure again within yourself. The Queen of Wands is also a manifester. The Queen of Wands draws people in. So moving forward, they're trying to manifest you back. But I think for a lot of you guys, this is you sitting in their energy and them wanting that, but suffering in silence because they can't get to it. What's going on behind the scenes that you don't know? The Page of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It feels like this person's avoiding, they're trying to pull back, they're fearful, right? Because it feels like there's been a switch in energy. I do think this person caused some sort of secrecy or deception. You may have discovered something, and so you've pulled back on your energy, living your best life, focusing on yourself. And so now there's like this avoidant energy with the 9 of Wands to come forward. They know also for a lot of you that you don't trust them. But they're not going to be able to hold back for long with the Queen of Wands. For some of you, we're going to clarify, so don't bounce early because this energy can switch up. But for some of you, they're involved with the Queen of Wands. This is often like another woman or another man, like it's just energy. But this is like somebody else in their energy. Could be a Leo, Sag, Aries. But usually the Queen of Wands in my readings will come out because they've got another energy around them as well. But they're suffering in silence because this energy can't compete with y'all. You're not on the same level. But with the Page of Cups, this could be at some point them reaching out and apologizing. It would be little. It doesn't have to be an apology. But with the Page of Cups, Pisces energy. This is all about like some sort of message coming in. And I just want to point out too, it's not just this person. People are drawn to your energy. I think you're going to be getting other people that are interested in you as well, approaching you, whether you want it or not, but that's what's hidden. That's what's coming. What's your advice? The Five of Swords, stand in your power. Five of Swords is a lot of you guys were dealing with this person playing mind games. It's the effery. It's trying to pull one over on you. I'm getting like an avoidant energy here where I'm getting like some energy of like they deflect, they blame you for something, maybe play victim, but in a cruel way, huh? Through communication, possibly, like making you feel like the bad guy, like everything's your fault, probably telling others. Right? This is anger. This is, somebody's upset. There may have been a really nasty argument as well. But if not, Spirit's telling you, like, stand in your power. And do that by pouring into yourself. Doing something that you love. Something that helps you manifest. Somebody who's not going to play these mind games, because a lot of you guys do have new opportunities in love coming in. You're also moving towards your hopes and dreams. The Page of Cups is a dreamer. Sometimes he's quite creative. So there could be something creative that you guys are moving to. But I think a lot of you have new love opportunities coming in. People reaching out, wanting to be with you. But stand in your power. It's interesting in this deck, she's got the sword behind her. She doesn't have it raised yet, though. It's like she sees this coming towards her, and she's getting ready to raise that sword. What do you want, MFer? You may have pulled a slick one over on me in the past, but it's not going to happen again. She's ready. She's ready for this fight. She's not starting it. She's finishing it. Some of you have already done that. What's your outcome? The Magician. Virgo, Gemini energy, you're creating. We've got, the Magician is the first major arcana. So it's using everything that you have to create. It's very powerful energy. It's very magnetic energy. People are drawn to you. With the Magician, your shine is bright. So make sure that you're setting proper proper affirmations. Make sure that you're manifesting, visualizing what it is that you want to bring into your life, because your manifestation skills are going to be on point. But with the Magician, again, this person, as well as others, are drawn to your light, are drawn to your magnetism, and it's going to be hard for this person to stay away. What you choose to do with them is up to you. Maybe you choose to ignore them, collective. You tell them to F off, or you allow them to come in and see what they're up to. But again, Spirit is saying, listen, this is somebody who's hurt you, or they've been selfish in some way, tried to pull one up on you in some way. So be careful with that. Yeah, bottom of the effing deck, you're effing moving on with the effing water Uber. The Six of Swords is the water Uber on this channel, because you're finding peace and harmony, and you're doing that by moving on with the Six of Swords. Telling y'all, somebody doesn't want you to move away. Some of y'all, I just saw the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are moving on to a brand new relationship. I see that here. It's small. It's the beginnings of something. Some of you haven't experienced it yet. That might be when this other person reaches out, because they can't stand to see you move on. They want to keep you stuck with that Eight of Swords, because they're stuck. Your manifestation skills are on point, and this person wouldn't know how to manifest if their life depended on it. They probably talk a strong game with the Five of Swords, getting the energy here of somebody that thinks they have it all together spiritually for some reason, but it's a front. It's fraudulent. Somebody's not who they seem. Y'all have been connecting with somebody. Keep in mind, this could be future too. Somebody who puts on a front with the moon. Things are going on behind the scenes that you have no idea. I don't know why this moon, I looked at it just now, and it reminds me of a mask. Maybe because, like the husky on here, no hate towards the husky. I love dogs. I love all animals. But he's wearing a mask. He's got that mask. That's his natural little pattern on his cute little face. But also that moon just reminds me of a mask. All right, also too, real quick, before we start clarifying and opening up this bad bitch of a reading, I wanted to let you know, I'm going to go ahead and extend this because this person's got a lot of hidden agenda, a lot of hidden motives, some secrecy. So I'll extend the reading where we're going to dive more into their energy and see who they have around them. We're going to see what their moves are. We're going to see, what they're going to plan next. How do they truly feel about you? Is there emotion and love, or are they just wearing a big fat mask? So I'll put that link below in the description box, and I'll also pin it in the comments section. Yeah, you guys are taking on the Queen of Swords energy, whether you're male or female. I dare you to come near me. My sword is up. I speak my truth, but I also set boundaries. I'm standing on effing business, says the collective. Good for you. You should be. All right. Let's start clarifying. All right, I'm going to do a couple shuffles here, and then we're going to get to it. All right, what does the collective need to know? Person on their mind or the person they're connecting with? Person on their mind, the person they're connecting with. Some of you spoke your truth to this person, and that truth said, you need to move the F on. I don't trust you. Something like that. Again, there could have been an argument. I feel like this person's tried to manipulate you before. In the past, maybe recently, or maybe it's coming up, but you're moving on from that. You don't trust it. You've got your back turned to this situation. Feels like maybe you trusted it in the past, but they're dealing with a whole new energy here. You've evolved. You've taken the energy that they brought your way and you've transmuted it into a Queen of Wands energy and a Magician, which is all about manifestation. Good for you, collective. All right, let's get to it. So what does the collective need to know about love? Person they're connecting with, thinking about, or is coming in? All right, overall energy. Again, we've got that Six of Swords. So why is the Six of Swords here for the collective? What is this? Why is this your overall energy? Six of Swords. Yeah, High Priestess. What's up, Earth Angels? Major Arcana for Pisces. You guys are really, really gifted spiritually and intuitively. You know what's going on behind the veil before it even happens. A lot of you guys are healers. Some of you might be tarot readers. But your intuition told you to move the F on from an energy here. And again, keep in mind, timelines are different. You could be just coming into this energy. Maybe this person was secretive, but I think for a lot of you, something feels off or felt off about this person. And your ancestors, your spirit guides were connecting with you, maybe sending you signals, dreams, or something like that, or you're starting to notice red flags. Something's going on and your intuition is heightened. So pay attention because that High Priestess in the upright says your intuition is bang on about the situation. All right, what happened in the recent past? We've got the Eight of Wands. Why? Leo, Sag, Aries energy, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you guys got up and left. You started moving and shaking and manifesting. With that Ace of Wands, again, the universe is giving you this gift with the Ace of Wands. And this is all about potential and opportunity, but there's passion behind it. It could be something creative that you're doing online as well. Others of you, you may have noticed people just reaching out to you, like your inbox is full or somebody communicating to you because they're super attracted to you. They're drawn to your energy, y'all. Could have been this person for some of you, but I'm getting the vibe that this is a heavy no contact or separation energy. Why is the Ace of Wands in the recent past with the Five of Cups in reverse? Yeah, because y'all were in that energy of like, F the past. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to live in the past. I'm going to manifest because that Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands is also heavy on manifestation. I'm going to leave the past in the past because I know my worth. I know what I have to offer. I'm going to make things happen, moving and shaking. Some of you, this person reached out and tried to reconcile, something that they did. It could have just been through communication. What did collective do with this Five of Cups in reverse? You said, oh, hell to the no. Five of Wands, you bring too much strife, challenges, conflict. You guys may have argued with this person for some of you. Others of you, you didn't argue with them. You know that they were bringing conflict and challenges, drama as well. A lot of them are sitting in jealousy as well because of your glow up. What's going on right now? You've got the Eight of Swords. Why? What's this Eight of Swords? I don't feel like that's you. Yeah, Three of Swords. Somebody's sitting in the effing heartbreak that they caused you. They may be twisting something here, you know, with the Eight of Swords and spinning some kind of story, some sort of fairy tale that you broke their heart. With the Three of Swords, break out the violins, right? Because with the Eight of Swords, that can be like that repetitive energy, like you're thinking about something over and over and over, and you're trying to come up with a plan. But for others of you, with that Three of Swords, they know they caused you pain, separation. There was some sort of breakup here. And they're replaying the breakup or the hurt over and over in their head. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. What's on their mind? The moon, Cancerian Pisces energy with the Six of Wands. The fear is that you are moving on and you're getting attention from other people. Card of Leo. This person's very prideful. Their ego has gotten in the way here a little bit. What's the Six of Wands with the moon? They can't see what's going on in your life with the moon. It's causing confusion, anxiety for some of them because they either see you getting attention or they just know because you're a gift. Like, of course you're going to get attention. If somebody here is trying to keep you stuck and they're not evolving, if they don't know what they have or didn't know what they had, I can damn sure tell you they know when they fumbled you, you were going to get attention somewhere else because you're a dime, collective. What's the Six of Wands? Again, card of Leo. Why is this moon with the Six of Wands on their mind? Yeah, death. Because you ended that shit and you moved on. They're sitting heavy in that energy. You got sign of Scorpio. Also, too, for some of you, this person's going through an ego death or they need to go through an ego death, but they're shut off to it. They're fearful. Somebody's ego and pride got in the way here. For some of y'all, this person is insecure and they felt you just weren't on the same level. And so they sabotaged the relationship. Five of Swords. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How do they view you? Nine of Cups. You're pouring into your own damn cup. Collective. Yeah. Queen of Wands. Looking good, smelling good, maybe tasting good. Female, male, it doesn't matter. Leo, Sag, Aries. But even if you're not a fire sign, this person views you as shaking and moving and shaking, making things happen. You're confident. You're leaving this MFer in the past. Also, too, again, like a strong energy of people being drawn to you. Physically, but also energetically speaking. The Queen of Wands is a manifester. She's making things happen. She's quite magical. Actually, the Queen of Wands can be a tarot reader too. She's quite psychic, she or he. She makes the magic happen. And it brings people in. She's alluring, right? Because she's not sitting back crying over the past. You guys decided to let that go. Making the best of a situation, and people are feeling it. It's like your energy is electric. This person, again, I don't know, for some of you, you haven't separated from this person yet, but you've been fighting or they've been disappointing you. There's been trickery or mind games or something going on here, and they feel you pulling away. For others of you, again, this is no contact breakup. Maybe they're asking, family, friends, or they're seeing you, or maybe for some of you, you ran into this person recently and they're like, damn, collective looks damn good. They're pouring into themselves. They're doing things for themselves, eating better, working out, paying more attention to the way they look, healing from the inside out, and it's bringing a glow. And then again, others of you, if you've cut this person off completely, I don't know, maybe they're seeing you on social media or something. How do they feel about you deep down? We've got the Nine of Wands. Why is this here? With the Three of Cups in reverse. Lacking joy, lacking happiness. That Nine of Wands and their emotions when it comes to you is like, damn, all I can do is stand here because collective is guarded and defensive. This person is hurting, though. The Nine of Wands will persevere. It's the wounded warrior. He's been beat up. He'll move forward, he or she, eventually. But there's a lot of fear with the Nine of Wands. Why? Fear of what? That you guys are dating other people. Three of Cups in reverse. And for some of y'all, again, with that moon, they don't have access to you. They don't know what the hell's going on, but they feel your vibe. They feel your energy. They know what you brought to the table. So, of course, they're going to view you as the damn Queen of Wands. Feels like somebody fumbled somebody that they shouldn't have by playing some mind games. I'm just saying, this is a lack of reconciling differences. This is a lack of being able to come back together. For some of you, this person isn't even dating anyone. They may have tried, but they're getting rejected. And they're like, God damn, what do I do? 9 of Wands. You know what I'm saying? It's like you guys are evolving, and this person, because they let you go, a good thing go, now they're paying the price. What are they bringing your way? How will they be moving towards you? We've got this Queen of Wands again. Why is this here? Leo, Sag, Aries energy with the Fool. A lot of Aries energy. Some of you have an Aries moon or Venus, or they do. Because of your energy and because of you not giving an F, like maybe you did in the past, and you focusing on yourself or some sort of new creative endeavor, feeling passionate, feeling magical, your manifestation skills are crazy heavy. Some of you are manifesting this person back into your life, but it's just so you can tell them to F off. That's just for some of you. But moving forward, there's that attraction. The Queen of Wands is making moves. With the Fool, why is the Fool here? What is this? Oh my God. And the Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. The whole entire effing package. Somebody fumbled an Empress. So that Empress, loves. It's very powerful energy, divine feminine, but, male energy can take on that Empress as well. If you're male, this is who you're manifesting after some low grade, low budget female fumbled you. This is what you're manifesting. You can't get better than the Empress. So the Empress is very powerful, dynamic energy. She embodies everything. You don't find an Empress, but maybe once in your lifetime, maybe twice, but so they're going to want a new beginning. What's this Fool with the Empress? With the Page of Cups, there's that message coming in. I do feel like for some of y'all, this is an energy around them, but I feel like for the most part, it's you, because whomever they're dealing with is low budget. And I can feel that because of their energy, what's on their mind. I see it in their energy. Yeah, they may be talking to somebody, dating, something like that, but it doesn't compare to you. 3 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're taking on that Empress energy. There's a difference in, for some of y'all, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but I'm an Aries moon, so I'll just speak my mind. Plus I got a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I don't really give an F. Y'all are not on the same level as this person. You're showing as an Empress, and they're a damn Page of Cups. For some of you, you're connecting with somebody that was younger, doesn't matter, but immature. And they're dealing with low budget people that aren't on your level because you're being seen as an Empress. They've got the Fool and they got the Page of Cups moving forward. This is their plan of action towards you with the Empress right in the middle. The Fool can be very young energy as well, kind of foolish, immature, takes risks sometimes without really thinking it through. They feel like a clown as well, this person, because they did fumble an Empress. And with the Page of Cups, again, that can be kind of young, immature energy. They didn't realize they had an Empress, y'all. I'm telling you, but they do now. And even if they did realize, it's on a whole nother level now because they don't have access to you. Damn. All right. I'd be the 9 of Wands if I were them too. Okay. What's in the hidden factors? We've got the Page of Cups headed your way. This is what you don't see coming. What's this about? Page of Cups with the Hermit. Major Arcana for Virgo. Some of you guys are just ghosting this person. If they reach out, you're not even going to respond. This is withdrawal, but this is also introspection. Like this is finding answers, and it's doing it on a spiritual level as well, but doing it on your own, reaching, finding guidance, looking for guidance, getting the answers that you need. Some of you guys already know this. You know everything you need to know about this person. Thanks, but no thanks, says collective. And again, I want to point out for some of y'all, just in general in love, some of you guys are just turning people away. Like you just want time on your own. You're withdrawing from people because you're so focused on your journey, your path, your healing, things that make you happy. Again, for some of you, it's something creative. But some of you just don't want to be bothered. But be careful with that energy because there's somebody, the energy that we're pulling in that you've been connected with, they don't want you to move on either. They want you to stay stuck. Because again, they're used to dealing with low vibrational people who will chase them, but you're being seen as an empress. You don't chase, you get chased. And I think for some of you, this person is finding that out the hard way. So don't shut yourself off completely. Focus on your dream with the Page of Cups. Go for it. Do things that make you happy, right? Be by yourself for a little while. But again, for some of y'all, this person is manifesting negative energy when it comes your way to connecting with new people and new relationships. And they don't have to be burning candles and doing chants or, you know, purchasing spell work. For some of you, they are, because they are vibrationally low. But it could just be this person having those thoughts, right? And trying to manifest that energy your way. So make sure you're cleansing your surroundings as well, too, regularly. Five of Swords. This is your advice from Spirit. Why? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy, focusing on career, focusing on your stability, your security for the future. Also, too, collective, I feel like Spirit's telling y'all, just because this person tried to bring you down in some way, whether that's manipulation, cheating, lying, stealing, you know, anything to make you feel less than, don't forget who you are. Stand in your power with that Five of Swords, because you are the Queen of Pentacles. Again, whether you're male or female, abundant, nurturing. Don't stop nurturing other people. Don't stop loving other people. Don't lose hope of a long-term, you know, serious commitment, because that's what the Queen of Pentacles will do, just because somebody tried to dim your light. And if you look at the Five of Swords here, look at the glow, the light. But this is the collectives now standing in their power, getting ready for a knife fight if needed. And I don't mean it literally, so nobody come at me, but I think you know what I mean. Continue to work on your money, your goals, your career opportunities, your home with the Queen of Pentacles as well. And in this deck, it's, you know, you've got the Sunflower, which is healing and change. And it's like she's painting, right? So typically you don't think of the Queen of Pentacles as an artist or creative. Usually it's like the Queen of Wands, right? But something about what you're doing that brings self-love and security, not just to yourself, but to others around you. Spirit wants you to focus on that. All right. I just saw the World at the bottom of the deck. Remember at the beginning of the reading, we saw a lot of nines, which is closure. Now I've got the World, which is completing a cycle. Some of you guys had said, F you, I'm out, I'm done. This cycle is closed with the World because you've learned a lot of lessons. Yeah, and you're keeping some MFer out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. See you later. It looks mighty cold out there. Five is a challenge, right? This person has challenged you in some way time and time again, and you're just sick of it because you know you're the damn Queen of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Wands. You're the damn Empress. What do you need this crap for? You know, if they ghosted you or pulled away or they're starting to withdraw, you're saying, F it. I've been through this cycle before. I see it for what it is. I'm going to be just fine because by you withdrawing, ghosting me, maybe not returning messages, rejecting me, abandoning me, I've learned a really valuable lesson with that World that I don't have to stay in this bullshit energy. All right. Because the bottom or the outcome, you've got the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. What's this about? Why is the Magician here for your outcome? Collective. What is it? Yeah, told y'all when I did my pre-shuffle, I started the reading and here it is. Hot damn, it's the Chariot, the Water Uber, Cancerian energy. I told y'all, I saw it in the pre-shuffle. You are moving the F on. You're doing it quickly, but you're also regaining control of a situation, whether that's your love life, your life in general, the way this person treats you, the way people in general treat you. You're saying, oh, hell no. It's fast energy. It's moving the F on, but it's also regaining control. You're now in the driver's seat. You're now in control. And it's because the Magician, you got the power. You can manifest whatever the hell you want. You're shiny. You're magnetic. This person's drawn to you, whether they come in or not. I feel like for a lot of you, they will at some point, but there's a lot of intimidation because you're vibrating on such a high level, higher than they are. They're used to dealing with low vibrational people when it comes to love, and that is not you. Whether you realize they realize that or not, I'm telling you, they do realize it. So with the Magician, this is you're drawing people in, and you will draw this person in eventually. But in the meantime, again, you're just moving the F on. Some of you guys are traveling. If you're traveling, let me know below. Also, too, let me know what kind of, if you guys are starting something new, like creatively, let me know that too as well. Some of you are just redecorating your home. You're taking this nasty ass, manipulative, mind effery energy and you're mutating it into something that brings abundance and joy and happiness into your life. And that's what it is. That's what it is for a lot of y'all. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords, they're watching because they can't come near you for a lot of you. With the Page of Swords, I wonder what the collective is doing. Oh, that's what they're doing? Damn, the collective looks mighty fine. Page of Swords, right? And they're not real happy about it with that Page of Swords because you've got their MF and asses in Hanged Man, Pisces energy, stuck. Not much they can do about it. I rather like this reading, collective. You guys are glowing up. You're looking good. We're going to go over to the extended reading because I feel like this person is like laying in bed, biting their nails or pacing their home because they don't know what the hell to do. They've lost a freaking empress. I'd be having a panic attack too. Let's see if there's somebody else in their energy or what their next move will be. Because this is giving me a lot of your energy, collective, and it's a big like F you, like the middle finger to this person and not really being bothered by it, but they're bothered. I'm getting a very different energy. So we'll check it out over on the extended reading and see what their next move is. I'll put that link below. All right, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. As always, I love you very hard. Love me even harder back, and we'll speak soon. Take care.